What is up guys, Wraec here with a new video, and today I was a bit confused by faction skills. There is a mechanic in here that I don't find very transparent, and that you need to actually unlock stage 3 in the faction skills. As you know, there are certain stages in here, and between every single stage we have those requirements. For example, here in the Mauler skill or in every skill, to get from stage 1 to stage 2 you need to have 40 talents unlocked, and it's the same to get from stage 2 to stage 3, where you have to have 80 talents unlocked. And what I want to do was basically get 4 different skills at this stage, so that I have the extra talent buff tile. And I got to this point on the Hypogean Celestial one, and then I noticed, well, it's 495. And I have 295, so I am indeed short here and need to go and get more of those talent orbs. Talent orbs, they are called, that's the upgrade material. And usually the way you get them is you go into the AFK stages, and every few stages you get those talent orbs. Usually like every 10 stages. So I looked, I checked, and I saw, well, there is not exactly a talent orb there. It's like talent essence, but no talent orb. So I scrolled a bit further and no talent essence. So the thing is, around 960 AFK stages, you stop earning talent orbs in the AFK stages, so you can't get them there anymore. You will only get talent essence, no longer talent orbs. So I thought, well, that kind of sucks. That is really annoying, because now I can't unlock this. I can't get this, and I'm 4 skills short of actually going into stage 3, where I would need the talent essence. So how do I do this? And I quickly figured out that, well, I have an option. I can get like some smaller skills and still get there. But I thought, well, this is kind of bad. I had high hopes that we were able to get all of these skills. So seeing that wouldn't work, I was a bit angry. So I looked into the matter, and there is one mechanic actually that you can see already right here. Main source season resonance level. So your resonance level in the seasons actually gives you talent orbs. And it is not really displayed, it is not described anywhere. There is like no help text here that says, oh yeah, you get the talent orbs there. But every 10 season resonance levels, you actually gain talent orbs. And that starts at 550. So as soon as you hit 550 resonance level, which means like overall, so like the complete resonance level, which says right here, season resonance level, and also here it is not described, by the way, you will actually gain talent orbs. And we can check this out right now. I prepared that. You can see I'm at 295 right now, and if I now upgrade my Thorin, 1, 2, 3, so I got to that point, and then it actually shows. You see that? There it was, and I'd never seen that before. I don't know. There is like this animation, I'd never seen that before, but now I'm at 460. So, while I'm still not able to get this right now, I can level a little bit and I could easily achieve that, or I could decide, well, I will go for like a few other skills right now to get to stage 3. This is all an option, but you need to know about this mechanic so that you understand how this works. And some smart people actually went ahead and they made something so that you can plan it all a little bit better. So there is this wonderful website that was made by Camillo, Corred, Soapcracker, Boogie, and Ashbjorn. And what this is basically a planner for all your trees. So you have one section here for every single faction in the game, and you see the entire tree. It is shown with those little notes, which also show the cost that you have there to unlock it. So for example, the first skill on Lightbearer is 0, costs you 0 talent orbs, the next one is 35, and so you can set your way through this and find the best option for you to go through the entire skill. And if you set everything up, you can also see the amount of skills that you have skilled, and this is the amount of cost and talent orb, and this is talent essence. So that lets you actually set your own skill trees, plan everything ahead, and then you can also share this, copy a link and send this to somebody else. For example, we have this skill tree right here, which is probably what I am working towards at the moment. This includes like every second tile, the 495 skills here, for Celestial and Hypogean as well. I was thinking about Mauler, like there is an argument to be made to go for Mauler for the Legend trials, but I saw that the Celestial Hypogean is kind of interesting in the long term. I want to go ahead and I want to actually unlock them all, if that's possible. So that is the thing. This would actually bring me to 80, which is pretty nice. 48 on stage 1, 32 on stage 2. And this would also allow me to go into stage 3 and get these skills there, and also, well, like enhance my talent trees a little bit more. So this is a very cool site that I just want to recommend to you guys. It is down in the description if you want to check it out. And it definitely helped me plan everything a little bit easier. Aside from this, the only real issue is, well, you can't really see how many talent orbs you have in total, unless, of course, and this is one option that you can do to find out how much you have. You can, of course, go into the calculator and set your own skill tree in there, which will mean at that point it will display you how much you have. And that is probably the easiest way to do this. Just set every skill that you have set in there, and it will show you the amount of talent orbs that you have built into your skill tree. But yeah, so that is definitely something to work towards, I guess, and this is definitely something that will help you. Personally, I have to say I'm not a big friend of how they designed this. I think they could have made this a little bit clearer. I mean, if you go in there and it says like season resonance level, I think it should somehow say what that means. Because you could understand it as in a way like, okay, I go in here, I level my heroes up a level, and oh look, I enhanced the level of Carolina. Did I get any talent orbs? And the answer for that is no. So like, that is the thing, and you don't get any for this. You only get it every 10 levels. So that is something to keep in mind. And yeah, I think they could have designed that in a way a little bit more transparent. Because for me, at least for a few minutes until I found out about this, it created this weird situation where I thought that my skill tree was super limited. And it wouldn't even be the first time they made a mechanic like this where we were limited in such a way. I remind you guys of the last season with the artifacts, where you basically were forced to focus on 2 artifacts and level those up, which I think it was resolved now with this season. I could upgrade more artifacts here. I have a lot more of the materials. I think they did a better job at that, but yeah, it wouldn't be too surprising to see another similarly limited mechanic. And of course we have the reset button here, which helps, but yeah, it's only once a week, so that is a little bit, yeah, of a problem. So that is really what I want to tell you about the skills. Hopefully this helps you a little bit. Personally, maybe if we talk about skill recommendations, yeah, I still would say the same as in the video that I made about them. Go with Wilder first, because you use that on most AFK stages. Then go into Lightbearer, and you want to have Graveborn, of course, for the boss right now, because that is just insane. And Mauler doesn't see too much play. The only areas where it really sees play is in Duras Trial, and of course when we have battle modes, when we have Legend Trial open there, we also have the Season Tower of Will, where you obviously are forced to use their skill. Celestial Hypogean, in some boss fights maybe, but also not too often. So personally, I think the Celestial Hypogean tree is stronger. So maybe in boss damage, in boss builds or something, or fighting in battle rules, could be very interesting. But like it's a decision you have to make. If you have a lot of Celestial Hypogean heroes, it might be interesting for you. If you don't have that, then just set the Mauler Tower, the Mauler skills, and then you will be happy as well. So that being said, hope the video helped you. If it has, maybe leave subscription to the channel, always makes me happy. And other than that, I wish you a great day. See us in the next one.